Previously on Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yugi! The Egyptian gods are about to clash! But only one monster will remain standing!
Seto and Yugi both have Egyptian god cards on the field. This is nuts!
Obelisk, wipe out his life points!
You're about to lose this duel, Kaiba!
What's going on? Kaiba Corp holograms aren't supposed to do this!
The true power of ancient Egypt is beginning to reveal itself, and I fear for us all!
Egyptian god monsters is equal! But neither one will give up this fight!
You're right! It must be a holographic malfunction!
Seto! Are you okay?
It's the ultimate power struggle! These two Egyptian gods have been pushed to their limits!
What's going on? That light is stronger than anything my machinery can produce!
Whoa! This is nuts, man! That light is intense! What do you think's going on out there, guys?
Who knows? But whatever it is, it's not good.
Huh? My Millennium Rod is activating! Its powers are beyond my control! This is exactly what happened during Kaiba's last duel! The light! It's too strong!
What's up with my Millennium Puzzle? The struggle between Obelisk and Slifer must have sparked something inside! But where is it taking us?
This can't be real!
It looks like some sort of ancient city.
It's completely destroyed! Ugh!
Something about this place seems really familiar to me. I'm not sure why.
Yugi! This looks like Egypt! But that doesn't make any sense! We're on my duel tower!
Kaiba! We've been transported to another place! Perhaps another time!
Impossible!
Maybe this is just a vision created by my puzzle. But then how can Kaiba see it too? He doesn't have a Millennium item.
That looks like Obelisk the Tormentor and Slifer the Sky Dragon! But they're made of stone! What's going on? These are statues of the Egyptian gods!
Unbelievable! The detail is incredible! It looks exactly like Slifer and Obelisk!
Maybe that's because it is them! But how are they turned to stone?
Look at this dump! I'm guessing that no one's lived here for ages!
Yes, and the entire city is shrouded in a dark cloud. The darkness seems to be coming from that palace. But what lies within?
Look at the almighty Pharaoh now! It appears your once prosperous kingdom has crumbled under your feet and is now in the merciless grip of the Dark One. How does it feel to be virtually powerless?
Kaiba! These are the two ancient figures we saw on the stone carving!
Don't be ridiculous!
Look, Kaiba! It's my puzzle! Why have you chosen his side over mine?
That's where you're wrong, my Pharaoh. My minions and I have no allegiance to the Dark One, but we have no allegiance to you either. I am here to finish our battle and prove no one can overpower my Millennium Rod!
The Millennium Rod?
Even in my darkest hour, I shall defeat you!
Then let our duel begin, Pharaoh! The moment I've been waiting for is here! I will finally take you down!
Really?
Yes, I shall be forever remembered as he who defeated the Pharaoh! Now prepare yourself, for it's time to meet my ultimate beast! It will show you no mercy!
Let's duel!
Behold my dragon! Blue Eyes White Dragon!
Now you shall meet my loyal servant! Show yourself! That's the Dark Magician! This is the ancient conflict that Ishizu spoke of!
And according to Ishizu, these are ancient versions of ourselves!
This whole thing must be one of Marek's hocus-pocus mind tricks! I'm afraid you don't stand a chance, Pharaoh!
It's the ancient tablet!
Now I know this isn't real!
Kaiba and I were destined to battle!
I've seen enough!
Who invoked the power of my Millennium Rod?
Look, guys!
Yeah, that light is getting dimmer. But why?
Kaiba, are you all right?
I'm fine. What just happened?
We were shown the origins of our destiny.
Hey, Seto! Huh? What happened to the Egyptian god cards?
Now do you believe in your connection to the past?
What's going on here? I fear that Kaiba's past intersects with that of the Millennium Rod. But he'll never get his hands on my birthright!
I know who I am. I'm Seto Kaiba, president of the world's largest gaming corporation. But I can't seem to get those images out of my head. It seems that no matter what I do, this ancient fairy tale keeps coming back to haunt me. It all started when Ishizu tried to brainwash me with her lies in the museum. Ever since then, my mind's been playing tricks on me. It happened during my duel with Ishizu. And again when I was able to read the ancient text on the winged dragon of Ra. But today's visions were the most intense so far. I felt as though my body was transported to another place and time. But that doesn't make any sense. I will not lose my grip on reality!
Do you understand the significance of this duel?
I understand that I need to win, Yugi.
You can't deny what we both saw!
Yugi, don't be a fool. That was nothing more than an illusion.
Kaiba! Acknowledge the truth! This is fate! You and I have been destined to duel each other for 5,000 years!
Whatever. Let's just end this now!
I'm dueling for so much more than a mere tournament victory. Is that clear? I joined this to help save mankind, and nothing will stand in my way. That includes you, Kaiba!
Believe whatever you want, Yugi. This will all be over soon.
Yes, everything will soon be over. I just need to ensure that Kaiba's link to my Millennium Rod doesn't interfere with my plans. I must win this tournament in order to gain infinite power.
Last I checked, it was still your move, Kaiba!
Now you're starting to make some sense. Let's move on so I can end this and claim the victory I deserve. I hope you're ready. All right, I'll place one card face down on the field. I don't need an Egyptian god card to defeat you. I have a more reliable card in my hand now. My blue eyes.
It's my move now!
Oh no! Not Gazelle! I can't wipe out Kaiba's life points with this! It's too weak!
Kaiba has no monsters on the field to protect himself. His life points are wide open for the Pharaoh to attack.
All right. I summon Gazelle, the king of mythical beasts, in defense mode.
If that's all you've got, you're done! Behold my trap!
What? But that's...
Yes, my cloning trap card has made an exact duplicate of your king of mythical beasts, Yugi. Too bad. Looks like we're tied again.
Then I shall place one card face down now. That ends my turn.
Sorry, Yugi, but you've just made your final move. For the monster that I now hold in my hand is the key to your ultimate demise. All I need to do is sacrifice the gazelle I got from you, and I can summon it to the field. So prepare to feel the wrath of my Blue Eyes White Dragon!
Blue Eyes? But how? You need to sacrifice two monsters for that!
Is that so? You should know that things aren't always what they seem!
Enough talk, Kaiba! Just make your move so we can end this duel!
Yes, ending this duel is exactly what I'm about to do! Thanks to this magic card! Yugi, you were correct. Summoning Blue Eyes usually requires 2 sacrifices. However, thanks to my magic card, that rule no longer holds true now. This card is the key to unlocking my great beast and wiping you out. Behold, my cost-down magic card. Now my Blue Eyes White Dragon is instantly reduced from an 8-star monster to a 6-star monster.
Oh no! That means Kaiba only needs to sacrifice one monster to summon it!
The time has come! And mark my words, this is no illusion, you fool! First I sacrifice my gazelle clone! And now, I summon Blue Eyes White Dragon!
Yeah! Take it to the hook, Seto! Nothing can stop you now!
Well, perhaps I'll be facing Kaiba in the next round after all.
All right. It's time for me to finally put an end to this feud right now! Blue Eyes, attack his gazelle with white lightning! You may as well throw in the towel, Yugi. Your only monster's gone! And unless you can summon something with over 3,000 attack points, this duel's over!
I've only got one chance to defeat Kaiba's Blue Eyes White Dragon! But it's a long shot! If the images of the past we saw are true, and history is repeating itself, then in order to take down Kaiba's Blue Eyes, I have to summon my Dark Magician! And this is my last chance! If I don't draw the card I need now, Kaiba wins the duel and I'm out of the finals!
Stand back, Kaiba! Behold the truth! I know you saw the same visions that I did, and I'm about to prove it, Kaiba! That's right, you and I battled each other 5,000 years ago, and now destiny has brought us together once again. It's true! Look! I use Monster Reborn to bring back a monster from my graveyard! The servant of the ancient pharaoh! The Dark Magician! Now, Dark Magician! Come forth!
When I played my Life Shaver trap, I forced Yugi to discard 2 cards. One of them must have been his Dark Magician. And now that he's brought it back, he expects me to believe this ancient Egyptian fairy tale? Yugi, your move doesn't prove a thing.
Kaiba, how can you continue to deny your ancient past? Just look at the field! Blue Eyes White Dragon faces the Dark Magician! The time has come to accept your destiny, Kaiba! Fate has led us to battle again!
There's so much about this ancient feud that's still a mystery. Like, what were we fighting over in the first place? And who eventually won?
It's time for Yugi to learn the hard way that real duelists make their own destiny.
Now then, I shall place 1 card face down.
I hope this works, because if it doesn't, Kaiba's monster will crush mine! His Blue Eyes has 3,000 points, and my Dark Magician only has 2,500! That means 1 attack by Kaiba and my Magician's a goner! So it's all up to my face down cards to save me! Luckily, I have a magic formula card, which can raise my Dark Magician's attack points by 500. Then it'll be equal in strength to Kaiba's Blue Eyes, so my monster would also be destroyed. I guess it's all up to destiny now.
Go, Kaiba.
You disappoint me, Yugi. You're willing to put all your faith in some old folk story. How pathetic. Who knew you'd take it this far? Someone shows you some chicken scratch on an old rock, and you use it to dictate your life? I expected more from you. Trust me, you're no pharaoh. So stop playing make-believe. You're caught up in the past when you should be concentrating on what's happening right now. And that will be your downfall.
We shall see.
Yes, as soon as you're knocked out of the tournament. Then I'll move ahead to the final round and reclaim my #1 dueling status. Now, let's move on. First, I'll place 1 card face down. Then I'll activate my card of Demise. This magic card allows me to draw until I'm holding 5 cards, as long as I discard my entire hand after 5 turns have passed.
Is that all you've got?
I've observed Yugi's past duels very carefully, and I know what he's up to. One of his face-down cards will make his Dark Magician stronger, and he'll use the other one to stop my Blue Eyes attack. Sorry, Yugi, but this little strategy of yours is no secret to me, so I'm afraid it's not going to work. You're planning to take me down with your 2 face-down cards. Well, guess what? I've got a plan too. Behold this! A monster that will seal your fate!
Oh no!
I summon Lord of Dragons! As long as it's on the field, my Blue Eyes is safe from all magic and trap cards!
That may be so, Kaiba, but my Dark Magician is more powerful than your Lord of Dragons!
Then go ahead and attack it, Yugi!
Kaiba may have a plan to stop my attack, but in order to win, I'll have to try!
Alright! My move! I summon Beta, the Magnet Warrior, in defense mode!
Come on, Yugi. Attack me with your Dark Magician!
Dark Magician, attack his Lord of Dragons now!
Too bad, Yugi! I reveal my trap card! Magical Trick Mirror! Now I can take 1 magic card from your graveyard and use it as my own for 1 turn! And I know exactly which one of your old cards I need to get my hands on! Monster Reborn!
And why's that?
Now I can bring back an old friend! Behold! The rebirth of my Egyptian God card!
It's Obelisk!
Very observant, Yugi.
But Egyptian God cards can only be revived for 1 turn!
True, but 1 turn is all I need to block your Dark Magician's attack!
Hold on!
too late! It's time for Obelisk to absorb your attack!
This can't be!
Say goodbye to 1,500 life points! It looks to me like you're out of options. It's over!